Shell, thank you. We'll see you again here in just a few, but first we start our focus at 4 with a new poll showing Donald Trump widening his national league among Republican presidential candidates.
But another poll has rivaled Ted Cruz ahead in the early voting state of Iowa. Jamie Yuccas has the details from New York.
My whole life has been about winning. I'm going to win.
A determined Donald Trump wasted no time pouncing on his advancing GOP rival, Ted Cruz.
Well, you look at the way he's dealt with the Senate, where he goes in there like frankly, like a little bit of a maniac.
A Des Moines Register Bloomberg poll shows Cruz with a 10-point lead in Iowa, and a Quinnipiac poll narrows that gap to just 1 percentage point between the two candidates. Cruz has been reluctant to criticize Trump. He'd like to win over Trump's supporters. However, the Texas senator did post a lighthearted comment on Twitter with a link to the 1980 song Maniac. Republican strategists say Cruz could be just as polarizing to the electorate as Trump.
You need more female voters, more Hispanics. And instead of learning those lessons, you have candidates like Cruz and Trump who are doing the exact opposite.
Fight for the kind of future we deserve.
Another new poll shows Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton would defeat Trump or Cruz in the general election, but she would narrowly lose to Marco Rubio or Ben Carson. 9 GOP candidates face off tomorrow night in Las Vegas for another primetime debate. Jamie Yuccas, CBS News.
So one more thing about that poll, over the last few months or even the last couple of years, Americans have always said that the number one concern for them has been the economy. And so that probably goes back even before Obama went into office. But now they're saying terrorism is the number one concern. And so that certainly has played a role in where everybody's landing on all these polls.
Absolutely, and how everybody's talking about all of this. All of these candidates have to hit this huge issue. Anyway, it's very interesting. I was particularly interested to hear this poll of who could Hillary beat.
Yeah.
And
tomorrow night, by the way, is the last Republican debate of the year, and it'll be on CNN tomorrow night. So
that's right, at 8 o'clock Eastern, so 7 o'clock around here.
We'll
Check
see
it
what
out.
Cruz and Trump do there.
Ooh, they're right in the middle of that stage.
Hey, moving on, Bluebell ice cream now available in even more stores across Texas and Alabama today.
Phase 3 is underway. It reaches the remaining majority of Texas, as well as central and southern Alabama. There are a few places in Texas, like El Paso, that aren't getting it right now. The company distributing the ice cream in Phase 3 of this 5-phase market reentry plan. So to begin Phase 3, Bluebell brought back 215 of its employees. To me, this is really the great part of the story. We love ice cream back on the shelves, but that employees are back at work. So 215 of those employees who were put on paid furlough earlier this year. So about 1,000 furloughed workers company-wide will be back on the job by the end of this year.
I think December 21st is the
Phase
beginning
4.
of Phase 4.
Louisiana.
Absolutely, and the flavors that are still out right now, you got butter pecan, you got cookies and cream, Dutch chocolate, homemade vanilla, and there's the Great Divide.
Peppermint, pistachio, almond.
Okay,
those are the other two. So we have
good
7
portion
flavors.
of flavors are already out. So nice to see that at least some of those furloughed workers going back to work there.
Absolutely.
Hey, have some ice cream with your cake, and we're
For a birthday
celebrating
party.
the 200th birthday of William Joel Bryan. He is the nephew of Stephen F. Austin and the namesake where the city of Bryan came from.
And here's how it all happened. According to the city, back in 1860, William Joel Bryan, there he is right now, he sold a single square mile tract in a town site north of Milliken to a couple of railroad directors. This $3,200 purchase would soon become a full-fledged city serving the railway, its employees, its passengers. The town site was named Bryan in William
That's where
Joel
Bryan
Bryan's
comes
honor.
from. He doesn't look a day over 50.
Look at him.
200 years old.
Gorgeous.
All right. He also, I love this. Texas history was my favorite subject in school, swear to you. And so in addition to the story, I did some Googling, and Wikipedia tells me that Bryan also served with Sam Houston in the retreat of the Army across Texas. However, he became ill with the measles shortly before the Battle of San Jacinto, and then he died in 1903 on March 8th. Is when he
But
passed
not
away.
before he created.
Just fascinating history there.
That's where we live. That is.
All right. Hey, wild weather over the weekend causing a lot of issues, and there are still some floods, some roads that are flooded across the Brazos Valley. Yeah,
so in Leon County, FM 831 is closed at Buffalo Creek. Hopefully reopened by dark today. Over in Madison County, FM 2548 just east of State Highway 21 is also shut down. And if you see these photos, you're not even surprised why. FM 247 closed at Beat Ice Creek. Hopefully both open tomorrow. We'll see.
Let's go over to Walker County, just a couple more here. FM 3478 at the Trinity River is closed due to flooding, and that'll be closed for a couple of days. And then FM 2989 at Trinity River is closed as well. We have moved the show over into the Weather Center. We want to rejoin Shell back here because if you've watched KBTX over the last a day or so, you've seen in the top left or right-hand corner aerial flooding on some of the weather alerts, and this has become a big topic for a lot of people because some people didn't know that this was actually a word.
And I'm one of those people. Aerial, keep in mind, was spelled A-R-E-A-L, so not the normal word aerial we're used to seeing.
So what gives,
Exactly.
Shell?
Well,
Yeah.
and here's the thing. We've talked to the National Weather Service a lot about it. I get it. You see that. You don't really understand. It's not a word that you see very often. One thing, it's not a misspelling. We didn't mean to say a real flood warning because why would we put a fake flood warning out there? And two, it wasn't a typo. Aerial is actually a word. So we kind of broke down what the National Weather Service definition of it is. We'll go ahead and show you what that is. Here's the thing. Warnings, watches, advisories do not come from KBTX. We broadcast those for the National Weather Service. Those are the folks that are handed that task throughout all the United States to watch over us and give us those watches and warnings. So flooding that happens more gradually, the reason it's called aerial, it's going to be over specific areas. Like you saw the road closures that we have on hand, the creeks, the ditches, the place that typically flood when we have a big rain event. And we had a big rain event this weekend, anywhere from 5 to 6 inches of rain for most of the Brazos Valley. So that is what aerial means. It wasn't a typo, as many
And
of
so
the,
many, we've had so many viewers
yeah.
who have called and emailed and said, hey, you've got this misspelling. And I'll be honest, look, maybe it's just I'm a small town Texas guy who's not very educated about this stuff, but I didn't know what that was
I
either.
didn't either. I got a little concerned when I saw it on our. I had a little more
So
trust in us.
I get it,
We get
but
it.
And if you have questions, always email us. Give us
Yeah.
the benefit of the doubt that we didn't make a typo.
Right.
But if you want more information, we're always happy to give you that. The other big thing from the weekend, tornado over in Montgomery County. We had a big football game on Saturday, and we chose to do some weather coverage for it. And the reason why, I think we have some video we may be able to show of it. This is
Look at
over
that.
in
Wow.
Willis in Montgomery County. Right there on the northern side, right along I-45. In fact, we've got a picture I want to show you here. This was rated an EF2 tornado, just came in from the National Weather Service. We'll show you the damage that it did to one of the buildings. If we could flip back over to our weather graphics here, and I'll show you what that is. It was the damage to this building there right about at I-45 and 75 that caused the rating of an EF2 tornado. So the National Weather Service comes back and they say it's a wind speeds of about 120 miles per hour. It was on the ground for 2.24 miles, which was a lasting of 6 minutes. And it was 100 miles wide, or yards wide, sorry. So it was as big as a football field wide. So an EF2 tornado is what they rated that tornado out there in Willis. If you know where Calvary Road is, right there by Robertson Park, that's where it started, and then moved right along I-45.
The most interesting part of the report, looking at their official report, is the last line said something like incredibly or amazingly no one was injured.
Exactly.
And hearing those stats about the tornado, it is incredible. It is amazing that no one was injured.
I think a lot of weather warnings and a lot of weather reports, and I'm pointing at you guys going on the air and reporting that. We got to remember, you're not just covering Bryan and College Station. Right. We are responsible for several counties, and when you've got an EF2 tornado on the ground, you guys have to do what you got to do, and you did a good job.
Thanks.
We appreciate
Absolutely.
it. All right. Hey, we got much more coming up after the break. We'll be right back.